So I'm just solving the order Canada, and every word on this medal divides by 3, the motto. So, and of course every word in Order of Canada divides by 3. So here are the 3 words. And here's the grand total, to the glory of the Trinity. This is all coming off of me being invited for an interview at the Michael Smith Genome Sciences Center, which divides by 3. So Genome Sciences Center is the famous 201 of world history, and then Michael and Smith both divide by 3. 2 king names that add to 120 perfectly. Smith is 69 equals Jehovah. Michael is 51. 2 puzzle pieces that make 120 in 12 letters. So altogether, the Michael Smith Genome Sciences Center is 3s. So here's the Order of Canada. And then so check out these numbers here. Desiderantes, 1, 2, 3 perfectly in 12 letters, 30 strokes. Miliorem, and adds to 90, beautiful 3s there. Equal hopscotch. That's the same phenomenon as oxygen. And I believe that oxygen is in fact the cure for cancer. That cancer cannot grow and start and thrive in an oxygen-rich environment. And the true research shows that an oxygen-depleted cell is what allows cancer to begin. Whereas oxygen-rich environments, cancer cannot thrive and flourish in an oxygen-rich environment. And so the word oxygen adds to 90 with equal hopscotch, 45, 45. 3, 3, 3 there. That's beautiful. And then Patriam divides by 3. So 3 words that divide by 3 stunningly add to a triple of the 25th prime, which is itself the square of the 3rd prime in 3 times 3 times 3 letters. So that's the official inscription on the Order of Canada, which is the highest order that any Canadian can receive in their lifetime, as awarded by the Monarch of Canada. And of course, Monarch of Canada, 3 words that divide by 3 that add to mathematician. Monarch, 72, a triple of triple eights. Canada, triple eight exactly. What more can you ask for the glory of the Trinity? Oh, we missed an H there. For the glory of the Trinity, and Jesus equals 8 at 8. So this is very awesome. Oh, it comes straight from Hebrews 11 verse 6. Ah, wonderful. Wow, I'm so inspired. Membership is accorded to those who exemplify the order's Latin motto. And there it is. Wow. Those are the 3 words in Latin. Meaning they desire a better country. I have no idea what that divides by. Yeah, well, 3rd prime times the 18th prime. Yeah, lots of 3s in there, that's for sure. A phrase taken from Hebrews 11 verse 16. And even these digits add to divide by 3. They add to 9. Love it. The 3 tiers. The 3 tiers of the order are companion, officer, and member. Specific individuals may be given extraordinary membership and may receive honorary doctrine. And of course it's awarded by Queen Elizabeth, whose full birth name is 15 times 15. Sovereign divides by 3. God is sovereign. Adds to 168. Assemble set of triplets. Currently David Lloyd Johnston. 48th prime, a double of triple eights. Lovely. Wow, even the number of people. And well, just the number of people. That's a big 3 number right there. Been appointed the Order of Canada. So the grand total of the Order of Canada is this triple of the 9th prime doubled with all these artistic effects for the number 3. Find love in it. It's already been found. 54 there. And then just Order of Canada again, and assembled set of 15s. That's the points that the Golden State Warriors were ordained to win the NBA championship with. And that adds to God is Great, which gem I got from the mouth of Andre Tyler Iguodala, whose full birth name is 8 times triple eight in his post-game interview. God is Great adds to that number. So that's God is Great equals Order of Canada. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, including basically every every occupation under the sun. Wonderful. And there it is, folks, in bold text. You solve the name, you take the glory for the whole thing. Order equals 60 equals holy equals pure equals pray equals believe of 21, 7 set of 3s, Canada triple eight, and 6 letters, 15 strokes, pure 3s. Order of Canada is too perfect for words for the number 3. And wow. And let's just, there's Queen Elizabeth. So her full birth name is 15 times 15. She's handing out the Order of Canada. Now I'm curious, Order of Merit. Oh, this is a. Oh yeah, for merit, I believe on that medal divides by 8. Remember solving that one. This glorifies 3 because it's a double of the 21st prime, and 12 letters, 31 strokes glorifies 3. What happens when you stick the in front? It boils directly down to 13 by the law of prime, which glorifies the number 3. Wonderful. Merit. Yeah, third prime times the sixth prime, 3. And you can see like all the 3s that, it's bookended in 33 and study more. And then for merit, I believe that divides by 36, 24, 56. Yeah, that divides by 8. I remember solving this as I was traveling in Victoria and scooping up gems for Jesus equals 8 at 8. So for merit, the simple text on the highest award divides by 8 to the glory of Jesus equals 8 at 8. And of course, oxygen is element 8. 8 protons, 8 neutrons, 8 electrons. For merits is the first 3-digit olfactory rate number. It glorifies 3 as well. It's 8 times 13 in 8 letters, 21 strokes. Beautiful beyond reason. You can find a lot of beautiful 8s in there. FR, 888, OI, 888. And then 18 plus 18, 36 plus another T, 56, a 7-fold set of 8s, just loaded with 8s in for merit, the official text on the highest honor given to a Canadian from the monarch. And wonderful. So we have a ton of documents open here as usual. And here, wow, they got a new photo. Oh, wonderful. Oh, that's a gorgeous photo. She looks absolutely gorgeous in this photo. What a brilliant photo. I love the hat. The hat is just out of control. No hat like the hat of the Queen, like, period. You want to know hats, just watch the Queen. And style in general. That is fabulous beyond reason. And so her full birth name, look at how beautiful it is for the number 8. Elizabeth, 88 perfectly. Alexandra, 80 perfectly. And Mary, 888 by the law of prime to the glory of Jesus equals 8. All together, it is the fabulous one and only 15 times 15, the perfect square of 15 for the glory of the Trinity. Wow, what a stunning photo. And she is going to become the longest reigning monarch in British Empire history by Divine Ordinance on the 9th day of the 9th month this year, 2015. This is the year. Remember, 2015 in text equals her full birth name, which is the square of 15. So just by way of review, 2015 by Divine Ordinance adds to this number, which is her birth name, okay? 15 times 15, there you are, okay? And you can read that right here, okay? And they should have that, they should be mentioning that. So there it is. If she is still reigning on the 9th day of the 9th month, 2015, she will pass her great-great-grandmother. And yes, grandmother equals 1, 2, 3. So great-grandmother and all greats after that divide by 3. So great-great-grandmother. Oh my goodness, great-great-grandmother is 15 times 15. Well, add that to the party of this whole story. As the longest reigning British monarch and the second longest reigning in Canadian history, she's the world's oldest reigning monarch and the second longest. Go girl. Absolutely. So this is exciting. This is all coming together for God's maximum glory. Well, it's always been God's maximum glory. So look at, she's on track. This 9th day of the 9th month, she will be number 1 in the ranks, probably till Jesus Christ returns. That is so cool. Loving it. Okay, so all of this, I'm scooping up gems galore from this story of the cancer research in Canada here. Michael Jordan's full birth name right there. A double of a double 15th prime, 3 all factor 8. Okay. 3, 3, a lot of 3s in there. And polymerase chain reaction, a very important breakthrough in biological research. Divides by 3, a triple of 23rd primes, which is the 9th prime, and 23, 3s. So yeah, I will just simply cut to my document where I've already harvested and highlighted gems for you, and I'll just roll through these so that you can just, it won't take us long. So you can see earlier today, I'll just record all this, what I was getting earlier today, just by way of review. Team Canada, that was one of my favorite gems, straight off the province. We solved Team Canada. That was off this document here. The letters, the consonants equal love perfectly. And the vowels add to 9 perfectly, 3 times 3, and just some gems from the newspaper. Today, I actually did try a test drive in the 2015 Mini Cooper. And amazingly, the sales executive that I took the drive with his name perfectly complemented with mine to make a multiple of 3. I believe I record that right here. Yeah, I have his card to prove it. Ming Yu Wang was his name. Both of our last names divided by 3. Wang is 45, Kubi is 39, and Ming Yu knits together with Derek to make a multiple of 3. So Ming Yu Wang, and I got that from his business card. I can show you that later if you like. Actually, if you want, I can show it to you right now. Don't go away. It's right here. Here it is, folks. Ming Yu Wang, sales executive at Mini Langley. Okay. And I don't just hand this card to anyone. Ordained by heaven. So there you go. Ming Yu Wang today met with Derek Kubi and Versa Visa at Mini, and I test drove a 2015 Mini Cooper. And it was delightful. I loved it. Okay, and so we were solving gems from the NBA Finals with Andre. He tied 8 in straight times 888, the MVP of the Finals, and various gems from interviews. He's a pro's pro, talking about him, and Sean Livingston. Festus Ezeli, what a fabulous name, both parts divided by 3. And then we solved BC Place Stadium. And I'm just going to review. We already went through this, okay? So the 2015 Mini Cooper is like a triple of the perfect cube of the third prime, okay? So these are my gems from today. And oxygen is the cure for cancer because oxygen is the prevention of cancer. Cancer cannot thrive and begin in an oxygen-rich environment, okay? And lack of oxygen, okay? How about this? Lack of oxygen is the cause of cancer at the molecular level, at the cellular level, okay? Cells that do not have adequate oxygen experience death, and it's true for all of us. At the macro level, like you stop breathing, you'll die. And remember, oxygen is element 888 to the glory of Jesus equals 888. 8 protons, 8 neutrons, 8 electrons, okay? So a lack of element 888 at the cellular level is what allows cancer to begin, okay? So if we prevent that, and research has shown that you can flood, initially cancerous parts of the body with beneficial oxygen, in the form of ozone, O3, and research has been done on this, and tests have been done on this, and it is the safest, cleanest, purest way to eliminate the spread of cancer. And I'm just telling you, oxygen is the cure for cancer, and a lack of oxygen is the cause of cancer at the cellular level, okay? So that's the key, is to flood the body with oxygen. Flood the body with oxygen. Flood all the cells of the human body, especially the cancer, obviously the cancer-ridden zone, with beneficial cancer, the proper, further the extensive research done with oxygen to prevent and eliminate and cure cancer will reveal that in fact oxygen is the cure for cancer, and the lack of oxygen is the cause of cancer. And then these divine phrases: oxygen is life, divides by 3 beautifully in these numbers. Oxygen all by itself is 90, composed of equal hopscotch. The word breath and the word nostrils do the same thing, okay? Both have equal hopscotch. Breath equals love with 2 equal teams of 27. Hopscotch means take every other letter, B, E, T, and that makes team number 1 that divides by 3, 27. And then the letters left over, R, A, H, make 27 number 2, okay? Which equals love, 54, okay? So oxygen does the same thing, equal hopscotch by divine ordinance to the glory of the Trinity. Oxygen does it, breath does it, and nostrils does it. And there are other famous gems in the story of God that do it also. But talk about 3 kings: oxygen and the breath in our nostrils. Wow. So oxygen is life, and then you can also say breath is life, And God created man in his own image and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, okay? Oxygen is the cure for cancer. This famous number I've talked about a million times: 60th prime, 3-digit all factor 8, 24 triple 8, lots of the 281 in text leads you to very quickly to, I believe it adds to 240, which is the golden number of, I don't want to belabor here, but 281 by divine ordinance adds to 240 perfectly, 888 times 10, and then you are in the infinite golden loop of the 5 golden numbers that glorify the Trinity to which all numbers and all text in the English language and all languages converge for the glory of Jesus equals 888, 888 times 10, okay? So a very special number, 281, oxygen is the cure for cancer. Lack of oxygen is the cause of cancer. 313, three-digit all factor 3, the 65th prime, third prime times the 6th prime, in 30 letters, and Jehovah, 69 strokes. Okay, so oxygen is the cure for cancer. Okay, so let's focus on that. So just some more gems in my journey of just research here and researching this. So polymerized chain reaction divides by 3 in 3 words. Now, of course, polymerase divides by 3, and chain reaction of any sort divides by 3, and starting with 2 letters that divide by 3. I love this. 3 stages. 3 stages of the polymerized chain reaction, and straight off of the official document, the 3 stages divide by 3. In fact, they're 888 times 21. A triple of God is sovereign. And I was led by the Holy Ghost to add up these 3 stages of polymerase chain reaction. And you can read about what that is for yourself. So this is straight off of the BC Cancer Agency and Canada's Michael Smith Genome Science Center. Cancer starts as a genetic change in one cell. Okay? And I added immediately after that statement, that is low on oxygen. Okay, so that's the reason. So if you want to prevent that one malignant change happening in that one cell, you need to make sure it's in an oxygen-rich environment. It's that simple, okay? Well, that's the main cause. That's the most important thing, is that you not allow oxygen depravity for those little cells. Of course, smoking being a cause of cancer, what have you done? You've removed oxygen, life-giving oxygen, from the cells by means of all the negative effects of smoking. Okay, so however, eliminating the cancer cell, exactly, preventative medicine is the key. The root of the problem we want to fix, which is the lack of oxygen at the cellular level. So, however, eliminating the cancer cell before it spreads through the body, before it grows into a tumor, or even earlier, is the ultimate goal of cancer genome research. Well, you do that by flooding the cells with oxygen, that they all live in an oxygen-rich environment. You remove oxygen from the environment, and death and decay and malignancy follow. I'm just doing more, I'm just harvesting gems from the Genome Sciences Center because I am being invited there for an interview. That's the famous 201 of world history. Add the in front, you get more 3s, very obvious. And founded by Dr. Michael Smith, such an obvious gem. Every word divides by 3, like I mentioned. And Michael and Smith knit together to make an obvious 120 perfectly in 12 letters. Doctor divides by 3, divides by 15, just like 120, so you get this 15, gorgeous 15 there. And now another partner, Victor Ling. Both of his names divide by 3. This is very obvious, okay? So Ling is 42, so Victor Ling and Michael Smith would develop Canada's first, anything that's first is 72, a triple of 888s, would develop Canada's first serious capacity in genomics and allow BC to emerge as a leader in genome research. Even genome research, nice 8 there, but Michael Smith, 120, and Victor Ling together, both divide by 3 stunningly. Beautiful artistic effects for the Trinity. Knit the 2 together, and you have this gorgeous number, a triple of 83, which is the 23rd prime, which is in turn the 9th prime, 3 times 3. Beautiful. So thank God for these people, the gift of God for his mathematical glory, the Trinity, God the Father, Jesus Christ the Son, and the Holy Ghost. And so, BC Cancer Agency, so Genome Sciences Center. So just look carefully at these words. A genome is +2, sciences is +2, center is +2. Well, the ordinance of heaven is to put 3 + 2's together to ultimately divide by 3 perfectly, and it equals the famous 201 of world history, the full birth name of Walt Disney, the full birth name of Neil Armstrong, the first man on the moon, the full birth name of Hans Zimmer, Britney Spears, Heitor de Silva Costa, Chuck Yeager, the name of the plane Chuck Yeager was flying, Glamorous Glennis, and on and on and on. And now, Compute Canada is the advanced research computing site working together for the attack on cancer. And too obvious. Compute divides by 3, starting with C, which is 3, and Canada in like fashion. So Compute Canada, CC, equals mathematician. Just stunning for the number 3 in 13 letters, 30 strokes. And they partnered with WestGrid, which divides by 3. Okay, this is all an attack on cancer. So WestGrid and Compute Canada. So knit these two together now. Just pop out the and here for brevity and highlight them, and now you get 222 perfectly, which is the number of blessing in Hebrew, 3. It's all for 3. 21 letters for the glory of the Trinity. And this is all happening in Vancouver, BC, which divides by 3. Vancouver is +1, BC is +2, and Canada is 3. So Vancouver, BC, Canada divides by 3. And then, of course, if you expand that, which is what you should do, into Vancouver, pardon my slow typing with one hand, but Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, just like my birthplace, Langley, British Columbia, Canada, divides by 3 beautifully. So here it is. It's 306. Couldn't be any more obvious for the number 3 with 30 letters, gorgeous artistic effects. So now I'm going to put my full birth location beneath it, which is Langley, British Columbia, Canada. And so whether you abbreviate the British Columbia to BC or not, it knits together beautifully. So Langley, British Columbia, Canada divides by 3, just like Langley, BC, Canada, just like Vancouver, BC. You get the idea. Another example for you is Surrey, BC, Canada, and on and on and on. And it all knits together. So now we have the Canada Foundation for Innovation, another partner, which is screaming out the number 3. Any foundation for innovation divides by 3. Now the Canada Foundation for Innovation, a triple of 15, sevenfold set thereof, good night for 3. Even the initials all divide by 3. CFI, good night, and then add a the in front to hit it out of the park. That's the highest you'll go for the number 3. Glory to God. Now another organization, Stand Up to Cancer, divides by 3 perfectly in 15 letters. GenoLab, both words divide by 3. Pairwise 3. This is too obvious. GE 12, NA 15, L 12, AB 3. This is 15 here, 15 here. It's 12, 15, 15. Good night. 42. Genius. Secure. Oh yeah, SAR. Severe. You can even solve. I'm curious. Anyways, and so there. This is coming off the Order of Canada. So I'm gonna keep sharing gems here that I'm scooping up. Current date and time for historic purposes in the name of love, right there. But I'll just quickly pan through the documents I do have open, just for historic purposes, so you can see what I've been looking through, and including the email invitation that I have for an interview at said location. And just I'm just going to pan through all the sites. So here's the welcome to cancer research. Okay, this is an overview about no challenge in medical research is more daunting than cancer, and I love it. The goal of if a world safe from the fear of cancer. Okay, and just you can read all these yourself. This is important, that the origins, Dr. Michael Smith, which was stunning. And so here you find it was Dr. Michael Smith and Victor Ling. Every name divides by 3. Michael, Victor, Smith, Ling, and then Doctor divides by 3. It's very obvious. So I'm just panning through. These were all the web pages, GenoLab, sequencing centers, just finding out the associates involved. So here it is, interview request at the Genome Sciences Center from Kirsten San Juan. You can read this for yourself. Even this date, June 23rd. 23rd is the 9th prime, June the 6th month, and it would conclude at 3 p.m. nicely. So Vancouver, BC divides by 3. Genome Sciences Center divides by 3. I like solving. Kirsten divides by 3. And it all, you can solve everything. But that's an interview invitation there, and that's where they're located, in Vancouver. Canada's Michael Smith Genome Sciences Center. So I'm just this is where I'm harvesting gems, and I was digging through the life of Michael Smith, and then I was getting into his decorations, and that's where we got onto the Order of Canada. So by way of review, Michael Smith, we just did that, and I believe. You can like solve all this stuff and go to the root of it all. And then we were getting into the Order of British Columbia, and then the Order of Canada, and that's where we are right now. And then we solved Queen Elizabeth's full birth name and all this stuff. Okay, so awesome, epic, glory to God, Amen equals 33. Wow, the Order of Canada has been solved for the glory of the Trinity. Amen equals 33.